So I was hiring her from the beginning because I knew. Once again, I also bet on her too because her last fight was also a finish, and she was very aggressive. Now the stoppage, I will say, was a bit weird because like the fight was stopped, like that girl threw a punch, and it was stopped, like it was stopped at the same time. However, I think the referee just didn't want to see that that women get battered any longer. But great performance. I look forward to see her progress in the division. I look forward to see how she does against more high level competition. But overall, I am impressed by what I'm seeing from her so far. What do you guys think?
This looked
Okay.
like it was Wonder Boy versus Brandon Moreno. This is what it looked like. Nothing made sense about what I watched. The second it was about to start, I see this statue of a woman, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? It looked like she was fighting her little cousin, and she was mad at her, and she was just slapping her around. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with how big that chick is. I'm not. Something's weird. Like how is she cutting down to that weight? I need USADA in her house every 6 hours. I don't know. I was not comfortable with size difference, the power differential. I don't know. I don't want to speak on it too much. I was just concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, man, so like as soon as I started watching that fight, you guys were just talking about weight classes. As soon as I started watching that fight, I was like wondering like how the hell did this fight even get sanctioned? Not just because of her image and like you said, like she was a statue of a woman, but just how dominant she was like as a fighter. I was just like who did this? Like what were the matchmakers doing on this one? Because it was like taking a lamb to be like slaughtered by a lion or something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that was just like that was like really weird to watch. It was impressive, but it was also uncomfortable, like to a certain degree.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there are like these times where you'll just see like insane matchups that are just a complete mismatch, like Valentina versus what's that girl's name? Priscilla, right? Priscilla Cachoeira. That fight, I don't know how that in the world that fight ever got sanctioned. Like, because so looking at this fight, I think she did the girl a favor by like giving her that kind of quick. That was a pretty quick TKO. Because if it would have ended in a longer like ground and pound, that would have been a lot more vicious. If the girl would have just kept on like trying to fight out of it or whatever, like we might not have ever seen that girl again.
Oh, real quick though, props to that girl for taking the fight short notice. Like I believe it was like a week and a half short notice. She took the fight. So yeah, she lost, but now
Drago. Yeah,
yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah. So she lost, but now she's in the UFC. So
it kind of sucks because it's like her prowess is gonna take away from her skill. She is a skilled fighter, but to play devil's advocate, it's not hard to be the most skilled fighter when you're insanely more powerful than everyone there. That's like putting Luke Cage in there with Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a great fighter, but he's gonna die.
He said Luke Cage.
And if you watch
I love that show.
And also too,
and that's flyweight, right?
I
think that was flyweight, which is terrifying. She's not even in the biggest women's division.
Oh shit! So I see a couple of like really good matchups. You got Tatiana Suarez, and you got, of course, you got Andrade, and you got Valentina. Those are. I already want to see her against like Andrade or like Valentina.
And I'm going to tell you,
arrested. I don't want to see her against.
He said, "I want her arrested." Man, that was a crime.
And I want to tell you guys, she is that good because I've watched some of her knockouts on the regional scenes and previous to the UFC. Some nice head kick knockouts, some really nice knockouts she has on her.
I want to see what her weight. What does she walk around at? Because how are you at flyweight? She's massive, bro.
No, she's like like a legit like 180.
She's got to be. The bare minimum, she's got to walk around 160. Bare minimum. she's monstrous, bro. She's muscle, you know. And when she came up to Dana, she was like, "Oh, I'm a flyweight." I want to know what Dana's reaction was. He probably was like, "You sure?" He probably was like, "Get on that scale over there. I need to see film."
How do you guys feel like she matches up with Valentina right now with the skill set she has?
I don't want to talk about it.
He said he want to talk about it.
I want to talk
Listen,
about
man.
it. She's gonna be arrested before she touches my woman.
Nah, we can't ever forget that Valentina is like one of the best groundwork in like the whole UFC.
Right.
Like she sets up a crucifix on damn near everyone she fights.
Not only that, but Valentina basically fought undersized opponents the whole beginning of her career. Like she's been a smaller opponent versus big girls. You know, Amanda's fighting now at freaking featherweight. You know, so Valentina has that's a different level of competition. But
just because this chick is at flyweight, I could see the first triple champion out of this monstrosity.
We'll see. We don't know her
I'm
game.
Genuinely terrified. Yeah. I was uncomfortable with the fight. I'm not okay with it, and I'm terrified because I love all of our women's champions, and there is an assassin, a hired assassin in the UFC now, and I'm not okay with it.
Yeah, she's a really good prospect to actually keep an eye on for sure. So she is that good.